Hi everyone and welcome back. Yes, in this video, we are going to start a new topic which is very interesting and of course very difficult. I again asked for ChatGPT's help to introduce the topic and to summarize the topic. Okay, yes, I am sure each of us has been, or every single of us has been thinking about that topic, which is ethical values or human good traits or just traits. Yes, those are universally accepted qualities, human good qualities. Yes. Okay, as I said, I requested ChatGPT to generate an introduction for this difficult presentation. Yes, I asked like this, will you please generate an introduction for this presentation in 30 words? Yes, ChatGPT helped me like this. Okay, welcome to a presentation on ethical values, self-control, and personal development. We inquire into the significance of ethical standards, self-control, and the role of trustworthiness in building caliber and competence for sustained success. Okay. Yes, this is the first slide of our presentation, dialogue 1. If we ignore scientific rules, a mental difficulty arises. What kind of difficulty arises if we ignore emotional principles? Of course, an emotional difficulty arises. This is a fact, almost it's a fact. What kind of difficulty arises if we ignore ethical standards? Of course, just like the other two ethical problems, ethical issues, consequences arise if we ignore ethical standards. An individual has a capacity to be liked beforehand. Qualities are either liked or disliked. Yes, there are positive qualities and negative qualities. So they really contribute to, in fact, they define, they describe our personality and humanity. Yes, they make up our humanity. They are liked or disliked. So, but if we are equipped with the good ones, the positive ones, so our behaviors will be liked. Loud and privileged. In general, yes, potentially, a human being is loved and cherished. Okay. The Turkish word aziz can be translated into English as loved and cherished. The human being is a beloved, cherished, and treasured guest potentially in this world. Yes. I think this is a general description of a human being. Yes. Okay. It has valuable things in it. Yes, innumerable valuable things. So those values should be valued. Yes, value is both noun and verb. If someone manages to avoid doing, and having something, although they want it, if they give up something, quit something, although they want it, they are also able to avoid giving harm to anything and anybody. Yes, there is something strong. There is something strong but good, yes, in them. That situation inspires us. There is something good and strong, or strong and good in them. What's the name of that power of man? Yes, the name of that power of man is, might be, must be conscious, strong free will. Yes, as experts say, our life story is written by our free will. Okay, free will and determinism. Yes, free will and determinism. Yeah, determinism is connected with rules. Okay, all right, but free will is connected with voluntary preferences, choices. Yes. Okay, let me read the quote from W.K. Hope. Yes. Self-discipline is when your conscience tells you to do something and you don't talk back. You immediately do it. Yes, so conscience is really plays an important role on our choices, on our free will, and on our intelligence as well. Our conscience controls our five senses. How does it become possible to control our conscience? Of course, first and foremost, we, as W.K. Hope said, we should listen to our conscience. Yes, we should listen to what our conscience says or whispers to us. So our behavior, our choices will be conscious. Yes, our self-control, auto-control, as you know, is the first step entering or being connected with our conscience. So let me read the question again. How does it become possible to control our conscience? Of course, they become possible by means of self-control, auto-control. It is again connected with our self, with our ego. Yeah. Nobody wants to be treated like a mineral, plant, or animal. Yeah, this is our nature. Neither of us wants to be treated like a mineral, plant, or animal. Does anybody want to be controlled by anybody or anything? No, anybody doesn't want to be controlled by anybody and anything. Who do you want to be controlled by? Of course, I want to be controlled by my conscience. Yes. Self-control, what do we have when we have self-control? Of course, when we have self-control, we have all the positive behaviors, scientific ideas, scientifically true ideas, and artistically beautiful ideas, and ethically good ideas and good behaviors. Yes, if we have self-control, we have all those positive ideas, opinions, states, situations, and behaviors. What do we lose when we lose self-control? Yes, this is, of course, this is unwanted. Okay, just the opposite happens. Yes, we will lose our humanity. Dialogue 5. The intelligence has a key role. Yes, an important role in doing what? Yes, in evolving the self into an ideal individual. So our self itself requires to be evolved, to be developed, to be improved. Yes. Without intellect, We have normal desire, anger, and tendencies. Intelligence helps our free will to use intelligent rules, tactics, strategies, either for good or for evil, doesn't it? Yes, because intelligence is the place of all kind of rules, tactics, discipline, strategies, patterns. Yes, by means of them, our intelligence is helpful to us, yeah, either for evil or for good. Okay. We have the ability to feel the chaos to reach the regularity. Yes, we have the ability to feel the chaos to reach the regularity, discipline. Why do we have the ability to recognize the regularity? Why? We have the ability to recognize the regularity to reach freedom. Why do we have the ability to recognize the regularity? We have the ability to recognize the regularity to reach is after, by means of regularity, we can, if we use positively, of course, we can reach to freedom or liberty. What does human cognition here mean? Why do we have the ability to recognize the why do we have the ability to recognize the liberty? Let me delete this part. I think it must be like this. Let me read it from the very beginning. We have the ability to feel the chaos. To feel. Yeah, let me go back. Let me undo it. Yes, we have the ability to feel the chaos to reach. Okay, there are 2 points here. Okay, why do we have the ability to recognize the regularity? We have the ability. What ability, I think? What ability? Yeah. What ability do we have? What ability do we have to recognize regularity? To recognize, I think this is also can be deleted. It can be deleted. Have to recognize regularity to reach freedom. Yeah, by using those systems, those regularities and principles and patterns. I think it's okay now. Yes, let me answer it now. What ability do we have? We have the ability of human cognition to reach freedom. Okay. Let's something like this. Let me take it in the middle. Okay, it is much better now. Okay, I think it's clear now. Yes, dialogue 7. If somebody is not vigilant, is not alert, is not aware that they are in chaos, they don't have passion for regularity or discipline. What happens if someone is not aware that they are in a system or regularity or discipline? Of course, if someone is not aware that they are in a system or regularity, so they don't have passion for freedom in this time, yes. They seem that they are pleased with the system, and they don't care about the beautiful feelings like freedom, justice, etc. So because they are happy with those patterns, they are indifferent. Yes, they are indifferent towards freedom. Okay, freedom from myself first and foremost, and then freedom from the outer world, outer conditions. That first and foremost, freedom from the inner conditions. We have a passion for a system. Of course, this is also true. We have a passion for a system and regularity, but when we are in chaos, in a disorderness, when do we have a passion for freedom? Of course, we should have. Yes, we should have a passion for freedom when we are in regularity, in a system. When do we have a passion for peace? We have a passion for peace. We have a passion for peace after we have a passion for regularity, a passion for freedom. Then we have a passion for peace after experiencing those steps one by one. Self-control leads to being authentic. What happens to those who are not able to control themselves? Of course, those who are not able to control themselves, they cannot reach authenticity. They cannot remain authentic. So they cannot develop their abilities, inner abilities. Okay. Our ego has got two aspects, one of which regards positive, the other of which regards negative. How is it possible to nurture, to cultivate, and enhance its positive aspect? Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible to nurture and enhance its positive aspect, first and foremost by being humble, modest, mindful, and by contemplating and by having a positive perspective, which includes all scientifically true, artistically beautiful, and ethically good behaviors and perspectives. Self-discipline, the desires of the self, needs to be satisfied in a way which is scientifically true, aesthetically beautiful, and ethically good. It is possible. Is it possible to be egotistical? Yes, it is really a difficult question. Once, for example, while we are having a conversation, I said a sentence like this. I said, the experts say it is possible to develop ourselves without being egotistical, without being egoist. So one of my friends responded or reacted that there is no ego, let alone there is egoism. So what did he mean? Of course, it is a really difficult and deep question. Is it possible to be egotistical? So according to his perspective, my friend's perspective, it is not possible to be egotistical because egoism does not exist. There isn't egoism. In reality, but virtually there is our ego, imaginary existence Of course, imaginary does not mean real. In fact, maybe he is right. Yes. Of course, we will talk about it in Harmony 6, deeply and in detail. Let's read Isaac Asimov's quote. Okay. Wise saying. If a conclusion is not poetically balanced, it cannot be scientifically true. Excellent, yeah. So, art or poetry is also based on some standards, some principles. It should be based on, it should be scientifically true, and scientifically true things can be poetically beautiful. Okay, they feed each other. CCC and self-management. Caliber and competence. Caliber, as you know, connected with good value, good qualities, virtues. Yeah. Caliber and competence. Competence is connected with, or is the equivalent of proficiency. Yes. Need developing along with each other. Why do caliber and competence hinge on confidence, trustworthiness, safekeeping, or safeguarding? They have more or less the same meaning. Yes. Means being trustworthy is important. For example, if you have caliber, but if you don't have proficiency, if you are not able to do anything good, then that caliber is not enough for you. Yes, you cannot be a good representative of having caliber. But if you are competent at doing something, if you are good at doing something, but if you lack, if you don't have caliber, then it is very normal that you can misuse, you can abuse, you can manipulate a lot of good things without caliber. So confidence or trustworthiness or caliber and competence are based on or should be based on trustworthiness. So if you are trustworthy, you can, for example, you can do something very useful in a trustworthy way, in a sincere way, in an honest way. Okay. Why? To sustain, to maintain quality work and service, a long-term success. Yes, isn't it important for us to sustain quality work and service, or to sustain long-term success? Yes, in fact, this is what we want. We have always wanted a long-term success. Yes. Now, okay, again, ChatGPT will be helpful to us in summarizing this presentation. ChatGPT, will you please summarize this presentation in 40 words? This presentation highlights a beautiful word we really need. Yes, we are very often in need of that kind of words. Highlight, emphasize, and underscore, underline. Yes, they are almost the same, but of course there are nuances between them. Okay. This presentation highlights, emphasizes, yeah, underlines, underscores, also possible. This presentation highlights the importance of ethical values, self-control, and self-discipline in personal development or in personality development. It emphasizes the role of intelligence, self-awareness, and satisfaction of desires within a framework of what? Within a framework of scientific, aesthetic, and ethical principles. Additionally, it underlines the connection between what? It underlines the connection between caliber, competence, and qualities like confidence, trustworthiness, safekeeping, and safeguarding for sustained quality work and long-term success. Yes, okay, thank you. Yes, thank you for having this presentation, and I hope it was useful. So I wish you a good day, and I wish you well-being. So see you next time in the next video.